mending the past. The truth is that you don't mend your past. You don't fix your past because there's nothing that needs to be fixed. What you must be aware of is that the truth of the matter is that you accept your past. You accept the fact that no matter how great or how, as you might term, terrible you believe your past to be, that it is there for a reason. Every experience that was manifest was born by you, whether you were intending the experience consciously or unconsciously. It was born along your path, along the path of the ideas that you entertained, along the path of the energies, the frequencies, the tones that you were expressing. Everything that is currently a part of your history, your personal history, is born of you. You chose your family. You chose the circumstance that you were born into. Whether you were born into wealth and abundance, or whether you were born into lack and scarcity, whether you were born into a beautiful, loving family, or whether you were born into a broken family. Each of these circumstances was chosen for the purpose of experience. We understand that this is an idea that doesn't sit well with a lot of you. Why would you choose a terrible circumstance to be born into? Why would you choose a treacherous circumstance to be born into? But we do not view it that way. Your spirit, your higher self, your inner being does not view it that way. It is about experience. Each of you have been the poorest of the poor. Each of you have been the richest of the rich. You have been paupers. You have been kings and queens. You have been royalty. You have been leaders of government. You have been all things. You have experienced many different species on many different planets with many different governing rules to the environment. And it's about experience. If you could for a second let go of the ideas of good, bad, right, wrong. Yes, you live in a dual natured environment where in order to know one, its opposite has to exist. You know good because there's bad in your terms. You know high because there's low. You are aware of wealth and abundance because there is the opposite, lack and scarcity. Potential, as a possibility in your reality, in the experience that you are having now on your planet. But if you look into the true nature of reality, if you look into the true nature that is being constantly birthed by Source, you will see that there is no comparison. That in truth, there is no higher. That in truth, there is no big or small. That in truth, all things just are. Source is. Therefore, you are. There's no good, no bad, no high, no low. It is merely experience that was born of you, beautifully, perfectly, and precisely, based on the information, the knowledge which you are working upon and placing into your creative process, and the frequencies and the tones that you are expressing. And it is perfect. It was perfect. But at this moment, for those of you who are entertaining these transmissions, it's most likely possible that you have become conscious to even be open to these transmissions. And if you are conscious, now you are beginning to take the reins of your experience. Now you are beginning to consciously choose the information that you allowed to be sown into your creative process. You are beginning to consciously choose the frequencies and the tones that you are expressing that undergird and coat your life experiences. And this is exciting for us because now you can actually begin to birth and create the life that you desire, and simultaneously be a beacon of light for those that you come in contact with, awakening the truth of their spirit, igniting the truth of their inner being. And you do this without words. You do this because of the frequency, the tone that you are expressing. But the play and practice that you immediately want to get upon is that of releasing those ideas of the mass mind, of humanity. Releasing the ideas that birth the fear, the doubt, the worry. Releasing the ideas of good and bad, high and low, because you are no longer operating from the surface identity. You are now operating from the identity of source, which exists beyond the physical manifested reality, which exists beyond the energy frameworks that yield physically manifested reality. For when it comes to your verse, you are that which is expressing the light that creates the energy forms that yield the physical forms. So you exist beyond those levels. And when you begin to sow the ideas of the you that you are in source, and you begin to program yourself in mind and body to those ideas, releasing the ideas of the mass mind, of the surface of humanity, now you are operating from a much more powerful position. Now you are operating from ideas that allow you to be fully, freely expressed as the you that you are in source, fully expressing that which you are inspired to be, do, and have, fully expressing that which you are passionate about, fully expressing the value and the worth that you are, that you recognize within yourself as source energy. Powerful in your expressing, intentional in your expressing, deliberate in your expressing, permanent in your knowing, in your certainty that you are source, that you are the center, that you are the maker, and that physically manifested reality is an effect, not a cause, and that it has no inherent creative power. No power whatsoever. Once you become conscious, the play and practice that you must engage in is the renewing of your mind. You have a mind. It's powerful, it's excellent, it's beautiful, and its contents are your responsibility. This is what you must know. This is the practice you must engage in. Once you are conscious of the fact that you are source and that you are the expresser of the light that yields your reality. We are thankful and grateful for the opportunity to share. We are thankful for the vessel. We are thankful for each of you who are offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We are here from our now non-physical perspective, supporting you with that which we know to be true, that you might experience the truth of your being, creating, manifesting your desires consciously as you walk physically on your planet, and simultaneously being a beacon of light, of understanding, of the truth of each one that comes in contact with you. We are here for you. We celebrate you, and we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you.